hang out and just get together like always. It's fantastic to have you guys here again. It's been kind of a chaotic week, so appreciate you guys being patient as we get back into Chicken Police, which is 1950s. I don't know the best way to describe it. I got double audio glitching here. There we go. That should fix that. Well, basically, we're solving a crime as the famous Chicken Police.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip.
Oh wow, that's my kind of place.
Like me, no matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Czar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Sweetheart.
Does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, come on.
Men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Yeah, Marty, don't cock this up. Alright, let's see. There's nothing on the stage. Oh, geez, he's just staring right at me, man.
Hey, there's Fillmar.
Oh, hey, Vilmar.
Oh, yes, Fillmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
I hate leaving
Sounds
like
good.
dead air, but the problem is
Like the
I
blurb of
want
some
to.
cheap
The story
Pulp
is so
Fiction
good.
book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Yeah, let's say hi to the old bird.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Gunner's Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that
Turk
was
Cayman.
a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs, angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Fillmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Alright,
Good
bet.
to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Okay, so we got a clue. Let's look at. Oh. Oh, there's the kingpin! That's Ivan. Okay, so that's Ivan we just met.
Two whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
Oh, wow.
I've never
No horsing
heard
around,
that
kid.
one before.
Why the long face?
Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey,
Oh my
Longface,
God, he takes it.
Give me
Love
a
it.
glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
This game is gonna be
Wasn't
epic.
exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he
Oh, that
forgot
means we
all
need to
about
drink it then.
So,
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
yeah. Well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Let's do it.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
Wait, you saying he's an alcoholic?
Look, fellas at the station are talking, all kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Guessed it.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Let's see who else is around here then. He entered. Maybe he's over here.
Isn't that...
Yeah.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Game with Ivan. Can we talk to him?
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Olivia
Oh,
who?
Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
Oh God, he blew the
Pleasant
cover.
Surprise. The Rooster Coppers in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar
Familiar.
with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's,
Uh-oh. Hold on.
nasty business. But I didn't know
I'm not talking about
Natasha
blood.
hired a detective
second.
because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see.
My laptop came unplugged.
I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job.
There we
right?
go. Much better.
And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Look, Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
That's what I just did.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Okay.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, Detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then.
Oh.
I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Wow, lady.
Please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
I don't like her attitude.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Lady, shut up.
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
No, I was thinking.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else? West. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
How you know about the
point.
demands?
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Yeah.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life?
Wow!
Because, people who do that end up in the alley, if you catch my drift.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush. Do you spend a lot of your time here?
It's a strange question, you know.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, yeah, it's getting rarer.
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
Ooh.
You're sly for a foul, Featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler. Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And
Oh.
I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long if I were you.
That was candid.
Yeah, I try to be clear.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly.
Trying to
what you
figure
mean,
out what he's up
Mr.
to.
Wessler.
He's definitely hiding something.
You have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Let's get him.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Interesting.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know,
You're up to something,
I'm
dude.
not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
How do I do? Yes! That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like the old ties, but you still got it. The old roosters still remember some tricks, eh?
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Got a threat?
We should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh,
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Poor Marty. Oh, hello. Wow. Oh, baby, hello. Hello, nurse.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead.
Oh, good lord, those eyes.
My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny. Sonny.
say. Chloe is still lying in my bed.
Oh, hello.
It's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Wait, what?
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her.
This is so cool. I love this
Like
game.
perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies.
Me
Or
too,
the
Daddy.
pillow she rests her feet
Oh,
on while
Mommy,
reading some
sing to
cheap
me.
romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your
I want to get
distance.
close. Oh, sweet Jesus. Let's sit around here.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Alright, let's go talk to her.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
Not at
I
all.
get
Not
offended
at all.
if women
Gorgeous.
don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Not at
Is
all,
it
baby.
too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Oh!
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd
Oh.
rather be drinking...
Oh, baby, yes.
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you said,
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
well then, Sonny, come at
Oh!
me.
Oh,
Oh, that's something I don't hear often.
with pleasure,
pleasure.
mommy. With pleasure, mommy.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Oh, God, yes. Oh.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
Ooh.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is
Play me, mommy.
anything but a game,
Play
detective.
me, mommy.
Well, you tell me. Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated.
True.
Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see. Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
I did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Well, since this whole thing started, I admit I'm not too keen on leaving my home. When I do, it's only with an escort.
Ibn Wessler has nothing to do with this?
Ibn has everything to do with me.
Ooh.
Almost everything.
Drop him. Drop the mouse.
But I
Give him the real
didn't want
cat.
to
Oh.
upset him with this. He thinks I'm overreacting.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
What?
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
zone.
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
Hot?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it.
You can
I
have
said
my
what you
tongue,
were
mommy.
thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience
Oh,
it,
mommy,
son.
yes.
Have you ever been with a predator before?
Well,
Well,
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around if you don't mind.
as you wish, Sonny.
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life, well,
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You
Okay,
knew
well, answer.
very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Oh, put your
Molly
claws at my
is an
throat.
old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Ooh.
Cluck me. This case
Oh,
is
yes,
getting
Mommy,
more
cluck
and
me.
more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and
Whatever it takes.
not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Oh, mommy, yes, pay me. Oh god, I sucked that time.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
True.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Bye, mommy.
Sonny.
Be my dummy, mommy.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
So, that just makes her more interesting. Good God, was she fine? Oh,
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
shut up, Marty.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
Let's see what we got.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Okay, I want to see it.
Come to daddy, darling. Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Philmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Yeah.
Calling Booze darling, It's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche.
Arab.
I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Alright, guys, give me a quick second. Give me. I'm thirsty. So, back everyone. So about that. We need that drink. I was so thirsty. Back to game.
So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude, yeah, he's got that. Most of the time, I think that's all he's got.
Hey,
About that.
ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, how'd it end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
Yeah.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
No, let's just trash it.
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax,
Wow.
pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal. And you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself. Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
Yeah.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, trash panda.
Who are you?
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
Yeah, Buddy is so abusive.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Look at this, Zip.
Holy
listenings.
crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
So the names
It's
are
not
basically
about
names of
that.
people inside
Someone's
the
been writing
organization that
offensive
high up.
messages to her. She feels
Interesting.
threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks,
I wonder
Zip.
if she's hot.
But we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
We also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
I love how it
He
kicks like
is.
human bodies with
And
just
he
like
gave
animal
us
heads
something
on.
that could mean something.
Alright. Look at the weekend house.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered.
Oh.
And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
Well, I mean, that's my saying too.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling
Yo,
you,
somebody's
it's a
already
trap.
graffitied the place.
Shut up, Marty.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Sounds like a grumpy old man. Oh,
Damn.
It's
Evidence.
not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
I did.
Not sure I want to know.
I visually
but I
measured
wouldn't
them.
be surprised.
Cat feet.
Chicken police. Hands up.
Marty, that's enough. Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still
Again?
pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
I wouldn't even get shot.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
They killed the assistant.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture.
Deborah.
Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in
Sounds like a
high heat.
sexy cat lady.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her.
Oh.
Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
Shut up,
I have
Marty.
no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Oh, poor thing.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Poor Natasha.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Nice.
Yeah.
What other evidence could there be?
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
This is tricky. Chat, I'm kind of ideas. Right now, let's.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets, and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
Not wrong.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look. Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
damn.
Oh.
Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
What did it open?
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
What? Oh!
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition...
And there you go.
Wait, where was things holding... What?
Oh.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Huh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, snap. I'll call a random number. I want to prank phone call someone.
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a 3-headed monkey in your
Wait,
life?
what?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Dang, I'm trying to see any number works. Oh. What's the hint again? gotta be something here. Were animals holding each other? I'm just confused. It's just all of them or something.
Hello there. What could this be?
Oh,
Maybe a piece.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? I can't make it out.
what's the item?
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Match.
9.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Guess there's nothing here. Oh wait, guess not. There you go. No? What am I missing? Oh.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something? From Phyllis and Roy's?
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Well, wow. This guy's kind of a dick. I guess that's why he's like their teammate, because the main character's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, let's see. Interest.
I wholeheartedly agree, Pop. Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
Yeah.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Ah, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
Wait, I'm still here? Mission-wise? I'm missing something. Wait, did I just open this already? Oh, I saw that puzzle piece?
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
I really... Well, what... Yeah.
There you go.
I can't find... Was that a purse?
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
Yeah.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Like this guy. Alright.
Should we say hi to the old beaver? Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something. Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see ya.
Good
What are you
to
doing
see
around
ya.
here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What
His
a
voice acting is
compliment.
amazing.
But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, hey?
Aww.
You're like me sons, so you are.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy
Acting.
the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife. And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. John sees a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself. Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe.
I don't know where it could be.
Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers
oh
would
my
get
God, I
drunk
didn't hear the
together
thing.
and argue.
Sorry about that. I
Now
didn't hear the
just
alert.
a second-hand.
Thank you so much for the raid, Yuki. I absolutely appreciate it. I didn't hear the alert at all. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. I turned it off because of the what were they? The well, the bots. I turned them off because of the bots. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you so much. Now that I actually see you guys here, thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the channel. We are currently playing Chicken Police, as we are two chickens going on a case. I normally rely on it heavily, but I totally did not get it. Alright. Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's ask some other questions. Actually, no. Let's go on to the next case, part of the case. Nope, not that. Crap. Let's go to the hotel, boys.
We had no choice.
I love how this is
but to
told. It's told
continue
like in
the
a
investigation where
1950
it started.
detective movie style.
In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds.
Oh, all the characters in this are basically like human bodies with just animal heads on top.
Early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
Do me a favor, Yuki. I gotta remind myself to fix the alerts.
What are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course.
Hold on, wait.
Figure
I got it
out
right
what's
here.
next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look
Should
at
be
what
fixed
we've
now. Let's
learned
try it.
so
Let me test
far.
it. Let me test it now.
So, how did this whole case start?
Did it work? Haha. There it goes. Okay. It is working. Got it working. Alright, so let's take a look and see. So the case started with Deborah. What am I supposed to do? This is confusing. I want to give respect where it's due, you know what I mean? I want to celebrate it and be like, yay! You know? What am I... Okay, there we go. Okay. You didn't really tell me what to do. Oh! There we go. That's how to do it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Wait. Oh, she danced at this club. There's an item we need to examine. So what is it? Strange list?
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She kept it a secret.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Oh, by the way, Yuki, you still there? It's tied to Ivan. It's not? Yo, what's going on? So honestly, I don't want to talk about it too much. I actually have narcolepsy.
But what can we
So
do
whenever
with
you
this
joined
list?
in, I actually had passed out for like a few seconds. I don't like, well, like if my mind isn't focused on something for a few seconds, I will just pass out and go to sleep for like 30, 40 seconds and come back. Oh, boys, I have to do the list.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
So basically, you got me in a little mini cat nap.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty.
Lamar.
It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932.
932.
I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Jesus, this is comedy sometimes. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 9, 3. Ironically, my grandparents used to have a phone just like this when I was a wee kitten. I always thought it was so cool how you had to make it slide to actually work.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police?
Of course, honey. I love Lewis's character.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
Why? Just another second.
He's like the Porky Pig of this game.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big treat.
Yo, what's going on, Coffee?
Serious case.
Well, let's hope you can.
How are you doing?
What
I
can
know
you
a person
tell me
named
about
Coffee
this
Power,
Lewis
the other one
old
named
pal?
Coffee Charge. How you doing?
Well,
These names. I know.
We are playing Chicken Police. It's trying to solve a case.
Maybe even more.
We then found out that the person who came to bring us to hire us was killed.
What kind of list
I'm doing
this
pretty
is.
good.
here we go.
But
It's
these are
enjoying
all
some time off
members
from
of the
work.
upper
I'm just be glad when Friday's
class.
here.
Politicians, business
Huh?
people. Oh my. Even the commander of the
So these have like
Royal
super high
Guard.
names in it.
Damn.
Okay,
But
it's a hit list.
I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Hmm.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately disappeared.
Really?
I love. I wonder, is he just like has a stutter, or does it say like all rabbits stutter? It's like every character in this has like it's like animal traits.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
That's where we found her dead.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
This?
This?
Oh my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
Guys, if you notice any clues, be sure to jump in. This is like a giant detective novel.
Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
I mean, we're technically only in the first chapter.
Talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a
strip
Well,
club?
yes, it's a brothel.
Oh!
Not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down.
Oh my.
We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in?
No, it's fine. I am too. I mean, I like him. I've always been bad at him, but you know, hey, let's have fun.
Let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help,
Ooh,
Lewis.
woo,
I owe you
brothel
one
time,
for the
babies.
third time today, I think. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
Are there any more cat ladies? Please tell me there are more cat ladies. Please, I want more cat ladies in my life. Yes.
Everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see. What
Okay, got it. So we're gonna head there, boys.
That
So far,
was a
the
little
only
bit,
like nudity we've seen so far is like a deer butt, basically. Yo, what's up? Guess what? Chicken butt. Chapter 2. The Killing.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species.
Ooh,
So the
nice.
place
What's
wasn't
the
just
first
a
game we're gonna
brothel.
play?
It was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long
Oh.
legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Hello, nurse.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress.
Oh,
Would you kindly zip it back?
oh yes, ma'am.
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a
Ooh, that sounds like an interesting game.
Clucking lords.
Oh, baby.
I'm sorry.
If you'd really like to.
I will be, ma'am.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Marty McChicken.
Thank you.
And I am
darling.
Spectrum. I am a
I'm
cat.
glad.
Hello, gorgeous.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Yeah, it's gonna. I broke it the first time. Lemur lady, hello?
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah.
They are to me.
I don't know
Hello,
about you,
gorgeous.
I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know.
I
And
want to
don't
know.
care. Keep it to yourself.
Shut up, Sonny. I want to know.
Let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile.
Dude, look how they did the stripes of the
Miss
arms,
Diamond,
too. That's interesting.
I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
Yes.
Absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah, it's kind of changed totally from what it was a moment ago. I have definitely got my
Any
interest.
of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Oh,
No.
I will be Deborah for the night.
Excuse me, you misunderstand.
Set me with
she
Deborah.
doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly
Oh,
answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
oh God, I got plenty of questions. I just got goosebumps. Let's go. Thanks, man. It's just because my team right now is in the going towards the World Series in baseball. So
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
can I go through it, please?
Excuse me, gentlemen. That area is private. You need to register first.
Yes, I'll register right now.
Oh, thank you, miss.
If you have a...
Oh, you...
Please don't take this the wrong way, but...
Should we take...
If you'd like.
Have you been working here long, miss?
Almost 5 years.
I think she definitely wants a different type of question
And do you
too.
like your job?
Very much so.
Can I
think
take?
it's
Can I
only worth
hang out the
doing
Fox
anything if
lady?
you honestly enjoy it.
You hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage. Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership
Oh,
card.
yes, it's a membership
Was
card.
this person
Let me in.
regular?
Let me in.
If
Please
this
let me in.
belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you.
Ah, yes.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Entertain me. Entertain me, baby.
I apologize.
So you were successful.
What?
My mistress Madame Zavas would like to meet you.
No, just besides work, man. That's not it.
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes.
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the world.
I wanted to hang out with the Fox Lady.
Former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Oh, dude, it's a crocodile. Oh. Okay. Nope. 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 Totally just lost all interest.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino.
String with it down.
In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge.
All right, crocodile lady, let's go.
Wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too. As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too? Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you. Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely. This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really?
What?
How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful. Louis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling.
The
thrill is life itself.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's thrill itself.
Beautiful, ma'am.
Alright, we can interrogate her now. Let's see what else we can find.
Is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt. Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous.
The way her jaw moves just looks like a puppet. Let's see, deceit is everything. She used to be a spy.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making...
I'm not talking a whole lot, guys. I'm trying to really get into this, try to understand what's going on, story-wise.
Monarchy.
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die, then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Oh god, that was actually worse. So we lost points.
What is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail.
Yeah.
It could, yes. But even the assumption is offensive.
Mystery deepens. I should have put like a detective hat on for this. I lost more points! Oh my
If
god.
I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
Ah, so that's how it relates to this.
I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work.
The hot cat lady used to work for her before she ran into the rat dude. Started dating him. He bought her the club. Okay, so now we're getting close.
She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor. Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Okay. Survivor. Okay, so let's think this through. Survivor. So we need to choose a question that has to do with surviving. Ah,
Why
right here.
Did you take her in?
That should be
Maybe
it.
You saw yourself
Should be it.
In Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you
Wow.
what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
This is a tricky one. Okay.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belongs to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond.
You know, they always tell you not supposed to leave dead air when you do streams, but I'm so into this story trying to listen to all the characters.
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Detective, okay. Didn't occur to you that you could exploit Natasha? That's not really... being protective.
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Featherland.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind. Yes.
The way she talks, just dang it.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you.
Dude, she is so creepy.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
How did I do? 60. Okay, I did alright. I'm decent.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune. Yes, this is the Zavas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Guess it's just turn every time on it. Maybe that will work? I don't know. Maybe? No? Not at a time. Let me just try every single time combination here and see what happens. Noon? I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
Can I read them?
Books are here for... These books are here for...
Oh, that's what it is. 7. 749. Oh. 7. Oh, that would be 7. That it? Huh. Okay, I could have sworn it would have been 749 then. So 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Really? What am I thinking wrong here? Oh.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
Well,
She
guess
is
I
a
need to go one number
legendary
higher.
spy. Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Let's go.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
But you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Let's see what we got.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This
Huh.
dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess. Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Oh god,
Do you
the
think they all belong to
buns.
the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
What else is there to see? That's the puzzle!
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
What's the name? Oh, the dog detective.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd
His
known
wife
each
was
other
working
for a
there.
long time.
Oh.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry. But...
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
No, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha.
And
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
Oh
No,
God, I'm gonna
not
get
yet,
stuck.
Miss
I'm gonna get
Diamond.
shot.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that,
Oh.
but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Oh! Got decked.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I?
She burned down the
What
brothel with
happened?
him in it?
That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Wait, huh? Okay, let's see. I don't get what I'm supposed to do! I don't get it. I'm about to die. No! Alright, let's try it again. Ah, come on. As it goes here to here to here. Up under here. Around here to here. To here. Around through here. 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 Here.
So what now?
Ah!
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Fuck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, Boss Bird.
I know, right? Roasted.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good. I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
Captain Marsh!
Is he in too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except
Dude, are they like out in the middle of a hurricane? Like, seriously.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, that's too much for me. Have you heard the name Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women.
Ah, me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
Hey guys, hang on a second. I was getting something set up. So I think we're putting at a pretty good stop for the night. I do need to start getting ready for work and a couple other things as well. So guys, I do want to thank you so much for coming in and joining some more Chicken Police as we try to get to the end of this and solve the case. Guys, it's been fantastic as always having you guys here. I will see you tomorrow. Take care and have a great night.